All right. Hello there, third period. I'm going to get you through today. I'm not there again because of jury duty. Hopefully, well, we'll see. I'm not sure how long that's going to go, but I'll do my best to get you through what you need. So go ahead and click on, follow along on my screen here, Wednesday, October 27th. So get into Canvas. Actually, maybe sub if you want to pause that, give them a chance to get their Chromebooks open, get into Canvas, come to Wednesday, October 27th. All right. Hopefully you're all there. So we got some analytic reading and a summary to do. These are both processes that you've been doing the last couple of weeks. So this is kind of a final, let's see how we're doing to check to see if you're learning what you're supposed to do and getting the skills down. So two things on the list today. Both of these are going to be due by the end of the period tomorrow. Okay, so you have two class periods to work on these. That should be enough. So you got to get to it though. Okay, you guys got to work. So the first one, let me open this up and kind of walk you through it. It's the analytic reading of Money Can't Buy Happiness. Okay, so you guys are going to open this up. Let's go, computer. Do do do. All right, so here it is. Copy of Money Can't Buy Happiness. Let me make this a little bigger. All right, let's get my face out of the way. All right, so this is familiar to you. Analytic reading assessment. Use the text below to demonstrate your analytical reading skills. Okay, so familiar purpose for reading box. Let's figure out what that is. Okay, let's look at our title. Money Can't Buy Happiness. Study shows Norway tops United States. So maybe your purpose for reading should be to find out why can't money buy happiness? Okay, so come up with some kind of question, something that goes with that title, or maybe something you want to find out, and put it in the purpose for reading box. I'm not going to give you a purpose for reading question this time. I want you to do some pre reading, look at this, and figure out what it is your purpose is. And don't tell me that your purpose is to read the article. Okay, come up with something you want to learn, something you want to find out, just based on the pictures you see, based on the title you see, something you want for your purpose for reading. Okay, so there's the article. I'm going to skip down to the annotation guide because I want you to do all these things. Okay, there's a checklist down at the bottom of this document for you, included for you to look at. So, of course, set your purpose, question, and answer. We just talked about that. Tag, title, author, genre. Mark those however you want. Highlight, underline, some kind of annotation. Number the paragraphs for organizational purposes. Identify unknown words. Okay, you see there's 5 points available for here for that. I'd like you to find 5 words that you don't know. Look them up, put the definition over in the margin in the comments. Look for your essential words. Okay, we're going to be doing a summary again, just like we did for our spending time in nature article. So look for important words, essential words, words that are repeated, so obviously they're important, and start making a list of those. Identify those because you're going to use them on the summary part. All right. Mark the text with any symbols. So, questions you have, things that are interesting. Identify the main idea with an asterisk and supporting evidence. You can use a dollar sign just to put those into your annotation toolbox as you're going through the article. Okay, I want to see that done. If you turn in a document that just has your purpose question up here and a purpose answer and nothing annotated in between, pretty low points. Okay, you can do a lot better than that, so make sure that you do. Okay, so this is the first part. Some of you will get done with this today, and then so you can start on the second part, which is the summary template. So let me go back to our agenda. All right, money can't buy happiness. Okay, similar. You're going to open up this one. It's the summary template. This is what we just finished with spending time in nature with that article. So you should be very familiar with it. Okay. This is where you're going to put your essential words. You can have both of these documents open at the same time if that helps you. Put your essential words in this box. This is what you're going to use to write your summary. Remember to tag it, title, author, genre, verb it. Remember, we're creating our topic sentence. So the article, the author, the genre, he or she claims, explains, suggests, pick one of those verbs, and then give your main idea. Okay, and then here's your sentence frame to build that topic sentence. Okay, then we get into our supporting evidence. Okay, remember first, then, next, finally, after that, all of that, transition words. And do you guys remember how we get these different bullet point supporting sentences? I'm asking a question like you're actually going to respond to the video. Bonus points if anybody did. Okay. But for each section in the article, which you're going to have to, you can open that one back up. Um, so for each section, you see it's divided into sections with bold subtitles. Each one of those sections, you should be able to come up with a supporting sentence from. So a main idea from that section. And some of these have more than one paragraph. There might be more that you can get through there. So just looking at the length of this article, you can probably come up with 8 to 10 supporting sentences that go with your that will go into your summary. Well, the people here who created this document left 7, so you should be able to fill those up. Shoot for 7. Then you're going to type in your summary here. Type in the paragraph, and that is it. Okay. I say that's it. It is a good amount of work, but you guys can get through it. So technically, your analytic read is going to be due today. Today, as in October 27th. So get through that. Do your annotation. You guys are talkers. I know it, but I want you to read. Put in some hard work on this today. Because also remember, this quarter I'm taking off stuff for late work because you guys are capable of getting it in on time. Okay, so the analytic read document, that's due today, October 27th. Your summary document, where'd that go, is going to be due on Thursday the 28th. Okay, I don't know yet when I will be back with you, but I will always make sure you have the information you need. And the substitute can help you with this stuff too. Um, so feel free to ask. That's what he or she is there for. I believe it's a he today. Mr. Villegas Gomez, last time I checked. Thank you, sir. Okay, so that said, please message me if you have any questions. If something's not working, message me. Alexia messaged me about Tuesday. I'm recording on Tuesday, so I'm getting my days mixed up to let me know I didn't put the link in there correctly. So you can thank Alexia for allowing you to all do work yesterday. But please message me if you have questions. So I'll have lunch breaks. I'll have time where I can respond, and I do want to do that when I can. Okay, so put some hard work into this. You guys know the process. Now you just need to show me, and I will see you guys soon. Message me with any questions you have. Talk to you later.